I've been grinding so long. We gon' have you bob your head right to this dope song. Got these niggas second guessing and they still wrong. Getting the whole family behind me and we stay strong. Yeah, you know that we been.
Alright, that was Elijah and DJ with Time to Eat. If you want to check them out on SoundCloud, it's e.lu on SoundCloud with DJ. Yeah, thank you. Big shout out for that song, man.
Appreciate it as always. Guys, welcome to the second YouTube video. Deuces, we're out. No, just fucking with you. It was the basics of the modern gentleman. What are the basics? We talked about this going into this, and we went down some fucking rabbit holes. We spent like 3 hours just saying, no, this is the basics. Oh, what about this and this and this and this and this and this.
What we found is we don't necessarily agree with what the basics of the modern gentleman is.
And we don't know. Right? We've said that we don't know. We're trying to have a conversation. Blah, 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 blah. So we didn't want to sit there and tell you what the basics of the modern gentleman were because we don't know. What we did do is we came up with some very, very, very basics. Things like cleanliness, hygiene, taking care of your house, being respectful to women, knowing how to talk to women, things like that. And then we decided to come up with each one basic main point. I came up with standing out.
Mr. White came out with perseverance.
And then we talked about what those overarching subjects looked like. What they entailed and how to accomplish them.
How to succeed in them, and how to
put them into
persevere
practice.
in them.
Haha. Nice little plug there. I like it. He's fucking already tooting his own horn. Beep, beep. Is that the second? You already did that.
That's twice now. One on the podcast and now this. I'm going to do it.
So now it's Dick on the Table and Beat Beat are the two t-shirts we made.
You need a t-shirt now, man. No, seriously though, if anybody out there knows how to make t-shirts, I want a t-shirt that says, put your dick on the table. Because I'm going to make sure I get it in there in every single podcast. Next week's Friends, trust me, I'm going to get it in there.
He puts his dick on the table around his friends a lot.
All the time.
Okay. Fucking Christ. It's not big enough to do that. Anyway, you want to start this time?
Alright, so first off, who the fuck are you?
What?
We didn't tell them who we are.
Oh, shit. I'm Mr. Black.
I'm Mr. White.
Go follow us on social media. We'll drop it in the bio. Instagram is The Gentleman's Hour. The Gentleman's Hour. SoundCloud, YouTube is The Gentleman. Same thing, right?
Yeah.
The Gentleman's Hour. Twitter is Mr. Black, Mr. White, Mr. Black with a 3 instead of an E at the end of white.
They will pop up somewhere on this little screen as we're talking about them. I just haven't figured out where I want to put them yet.
Look for them, follow us, start a conversation, listen to us, watch us, love us. Now do you want to start, you fuck?
Yeah, you asshole. Alright, so when it comes to Mr. Black's point with his pasty ass self,
I'm tan.
His was standing out in every single thing he did. So standing out in social situations, standing out in work, standing out in your personal morals, standards, and ethics, standing out with confidence. Obviously, one thing Mr. Black and I don't lack is confidence. But we do struggle in things such as morals, privileges, and standards. Especially me. My morals, principles, and standards change based on who I'm talking to in the day. Mostly women.
Trying to work on it with them.
Working on it.
So, to me, I think the most important, there's the two things that are the secret sauce to standing out are putting thought and effort in everything you do and confidence, right? If I put thought and effort in everything I do, it's going to stand out. If I take 400 hours to draw something, it's going to fucking stand out because I took time and effort and made it the best that it could possibly be in 400 hours. I didn't rush it. I took my time and I knew what I wanted it to be and I made it happen. I suck at drawing. You'll never see me do that.
Think about the last time you put 400 hours in anything.
I can't say that I ever did.
This is probably the number one thing besides basketball that I put all my time into. I'd probably spend, even on days when I have no time, 2 or 3 hours every day.
At least texting, thinking about it, thinking about what we're going to say for the next episode, things like that. And I hope and pray that you guys see that. We stand out. I don't see anybody else doing it, and I hope that we're doing it well enough that it stands out to you guys. That's the whole point. Now, so the three kind of meat I guess, not the secret sauce, the meat of the burger of standing out, is business, work, and school, social situations, morals, principles, and standards. Social situations, social
What is social?
situations comes down to knowing yourself. Know who you are. I'm not somebody that makes an ass out of myself at a party where I don't know anybody. This guy is. And he owns it.
I don't make an ass out of myself.
You
I'm
make an
just
ass out of yourself in a
damn
great, funny
good
way.
at owning my situation and knowing that I'm going to be in the center of attention. And I never necessarily wanted to at first. I will slap you so hard it stays that way, motherfucker. But I'm good at being the center of attention. I'm not afraid to twerk on a table. I'm not afraid to try to throw a backflip. I'm not afraid to do anything. I'm not. It's just who I am. I'm confident. While he's more, I'm going to sit back and sip on my drink. And by drink, I mean water.
I like water. Water's good.
Water's delicious.
So, know who you are in the social situation. If you need to take charge and you're somebody that can take charge, do it. If you're not, find the aspect that you're good at in that group and do that and leave the rest to somebody else. Own who you are, and that's how you can stand out in a social situation. Good God.
Somebody obviously did not do their vocal works.
She sold seashells down by the seashore. Business, work, and school. Put fucking hard work in and you're going to stand out. That's what it comes down to. If you are good at your job, even if you're not good at your job and you just work your fucking ass off every single day to be good and to do the best work that you can do, you're going to stand out. Bottom line, that's just how it is. You can't help it. Morals, principles, and standards. This was my favorite. I talked about my dad doing something with me and my little sister when we were too young to really like grasp the idea of it. Shut up. It's not weird. It was a great road trip. Shut up. God damn it. Anyway, my dad wrote a list of his morals and principles and tried to share them with me and my little sister, and we were just too young to really understand what he was trying to do. We're like, yeah, Dad, yeah, don't lie, we get it. But I've looked at where I've fallen short in my morals and principles and tried to work on them, but I've never looked at what I consider to be my morals, my principles, and my values, and my standards, right? My bottom line, this is what I'll accept. Are you done?
Wow, asshole.
I was trying to make a really solid point there and you fucked me up. I fucked myself up making a joke.
Somebody's been juicing
More.
Mr. Angry.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, his point is put in effort.
Sit down and write out your morals and principles. I'm going to do it. I'm going to share it with you guys. We shared that on the podcast. And other than that, have confidence. Own everything that you do. And if you don't know something, own it. Be confident that you don't know and ask somebody.
Confidence in what you don't know.
And then he talked about something about perseverance.
All right, so perseverance to your friends. When your friend's a dick face, like this motherfucker right here,
This is not a dick face.
you push through because you just push through. Life, you set goals. I talked about this amazing admiral in the Navy, Admiral McRaven, who
YouTube
is
it talks to Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Commencement speech.
2014. I fucked that up. Whatever. Fuck. Shit. Goddamn.
Goals.
I talked about, making power lists every day, making my bed.
5 critical tasks. Write them down every day, accomplish them, win the day.
Win the day. And then by doing that every single day, you can reach your more task-taking goals, the ones that are really going to put you out of your comfort zone, such as becoming a millionaire or, losing 25 pounds. Things like that. Or, graduating from Boise State with a major in computer science and athletic training. That's not going to be easy, but it's something I want to do. So every single day, I dedicate myself to my 5 power lists and write them down. Like I tried to do just by having them like in my head. It doesn't work. You can fudge those.
I suggest using one of these legal pads. You can use notes on your phone though. It's easy.
Like if you look at this, these are our.
But don't erase it. Keep it and put a W at the bottom. You won the day. You win that, and those add up from a day to 2 days to a week to a month to a year. Next thing I know, you won the fucking century.
And then you're a millionaire.
Damn right.
We'll see.
Next, he talked about. Do you want to talk about life?
Life, it's
Persevere through life.
Persevere through life.
Don't
Push
kill
through.
yourself.
Stop being a bitch. I'm sorry, that was mean. Get up. Get out of bed. Go do you. Days are gonna suck. There's gonna be days when you don't want to do anything. Do it, anyways. Family. Talk to your family. we struggle with it. We both have mommy issues. Obviously, some of us were beaten a little bit too much while we were growing up. But talk to them. There are going to be situations, there are going to be people who can't talk to their parents because it's really bad situations. But we're talking about...
I have dinner with my dad and stepmom and little sister when she's in town every week. It's something that my dad asked for, and I definitely have to persevere through with all the stuff that I have going on, but it's important to me because those are members of my family that I value highly and love with everything I have. My grandma, I love more than anybody on this planet. Oh my God, she's the best person on the planet. I have to persevere, and through all the stuff that I have going on, I have to persevere through going to see her and saying hi and giving her a hug, even if it's just for 10 minutes. My mom, I don't have a good love relationship with my mom. I'm working through it, kind of.
Pushing through it, setting goals, reaching it. It may not be possible.
You don't know me well enough yet to ask me those questions.
Stop asking personal questions like that. We're trying to start a conversation about being a gentleman, not about his shitty life.
Not my mom.
Not my mom. Hey, you know, like, I love you, Mom. Like, I just want you to know.
I love my mom.
I don't show it, and I definitely don't say it enough, but I do love my parents and my family. Friends, we talked about friends. Some friends you're not going to talk to every single day. Some friends are the friends that you show up at their house unannounced and you go do stuff. Other friends are the friends that you literally had to beat the shit out of 3 people for them to reply to a text.
Oh, bullshit. You have to say that you... Whatever. We're not going to get...
No, I just have to say, I really need you, bro. I have to get down on all my twos.
You have to send a text that's like 4 words.
Bro, I beat the shit out of
5
somebody. Help.
Is that so hard?
You can't text this man. You can't text this man, hey, you want to go see a movie? Especially not if he's dating somebody.
If I have time, yes. I don't have time, lot. Oh my God, we're a fucking married couple.
My
Do you
favorite
wanna finish?
My favorite quote. I'll finish when I want to and where I want to.
Ooh.
My favorite quote.
You're blowing all over this house.
My favorite quote ever is, "It's not about having time; it's about making time with your friends. That's what matters."
That's something I can honestly work on. If I don't see you on the things that I do every single day, it's hard for me to maintain that friendship. It really is. With this guy specifically, that's part of the reason I wanted to start this with him, is because I want to keep him. He's an important friend in my life that I want to keep around, and that's one of the main reasons. Also, he was just kind of there when I had the idea.
Wow, we're kind of douchey today. The podcast, like, you'll hear the podcast, we struggled. Like, we were not as confident as we are in this video. I think it's just seeing our faces. Like, God.
I know. Look how good you look.
Like, look how good you look. Like, damn.
Okay, all right.
Are we a married couple?
I think we are. All right. So, guys, that's basically the recap. Please go listen to the podcast. We talk way more in depth about what we're talking about here. The basics of being a gentleman are, first of all, take a shower every day, know how to dress yourself, know how to talk to a woman, be respectful, keep your house clean, and have some work ethic. Other than that, stand out in everything you do. Work your ass off at your job, at school. He's being a dick. Social situations, know who you are, have confidence, and put thought into everything that you do. Persevere. Persevere with your relationships, whether that's familial, friendship, or romantic. Persevere through your goals. Know what you want and work for it every single day. Mundane tasks repeated daily equals success.
Motherfucking CEO.
Friends, you gotta make time for the people that matter. Make sure you know who matters. All right? Guys, follow our social media. Start talking to us. We really want to hear what you have to say. Give us criticisms, insults, compliments. We love compliments.
Compliments are like what we're built for.
I survive off compliments. They're
Like,
my
some people eat
nourishment.
food.
Okay,
I've been
we're not
grinding
gonna
so
stop. So we'll see you guys
long.
later.
We gon' have you bob your head right to this dope song. Got these niggas second guessing and they still wrong. Getting the whole family behind me and we stay strong. And you know that we've been